Been there, done that, got the hack. Overthought it, thought about it all night, in the shower, on the way to bed, or waking up, still was on my mind. Because speaking up in a room can be very risky, especially when you don't know what you're even about to say before you speak out. So basically, it's about when to speak and how you're going to say what it is you're going to say. Because the right words at the wrong time can still cost you. This could be a negative impact on you, on your credibility, on your business, and sometimes even your bag. So let's get into this, ladies. Welcome back to the channel, Stacks from Scratch. It is me, your girl, your host, your favorite homegirl on this whole doggone internet, Mrs. Latoya Slater. And that's right, you already know. If you've been here before, you can just call me Toya. Yes, you can. And welcome. I'm so glad to have you here with me today because I'm going to show you about speaking out and speaking up at the right time and at the wrong time and how it can benefit you. And this includes any room, any setting, whether you're in a meeting, on a client phone call, or demanding peace at home between the kids, between your teenagers. Then this is a formula, and it starts with three words: intention, timing, presence. Shout out to the Get It Girl gang. What's up? I know y'all out here. I know y'all on here enjoying, and I know y'all already know. Okay, because we not speaking just to be heard around here. We speaking to be felt, to be respected, to be remembered. Am I right? I thought so. Let's get right into it. Step number one. You're going to know the why before the what, okay? Before you even open up your mouth and ask a question or make an interjection, you're going to ask yourself, what is the purpose of me speaking right now? Is this to contribute? Is this to clarify or explain some confusion? Or am I just about to shift this room with my energy? Now, if you don't have a reason, when you ask yourself this and you don't come up with one of these reasons, don't speak out. Don't speak out. It'll be a regretful moment. But when you do speak, find clarity. Be able to use a lot of clarity to let them know, lead into why you're adding what you're adding and what your voice, who you're speaking to. Because saying the wrong phrase, opening up, can even damage your credibility here. So what you want to do is say something on the lines of, here's something I want to contribute to move us forward. Is everyone okay with that? All right. Or you could say, might I offer another way of looking at this? Because that's your power. That's true leadership. Now, step two, timing is everything. So you're going to time this like a boss man, okay? And this is a real hack. Here is how you're going to do it. Because you're not going to speak first to be the most, try to be the most powerful speaker in the room or the loudest voice in the room. No, you're just going to speak at the right time. And how do you do this? You're watching the flow of the room. You control. You're keeping your eyes on the flow of the room. You're concentrated. That's the word I'm looking for. You concentrated on the flow of the room by listening actively to everybody, to everything that's going on. You wait for that pause. You know it's coming. You just heard one a couple seconds after he spoke. Here come another one. Jump in on the pause. Wait for the pause. Then drop your insight. That's timing. And it makes people lean in. It makes people curious instead of being offended when you speak out. So give your words some weight. People are going to start trusting your voice, and people will start requesting to know, what do you want to input? Because you're not just making noise. Step three, don't oversell it. Oh, I have done this so many times. And it's such, oh my goodness, the pain of regret. It is such a pain. to be in an atmosphere. But a few years ago, well, about 10 or 12 years ago, my husband and I would get invited out on these lovers retreats, which was just counseling for your marriage. And it was so beautiful. I mean, they supply everything you would need. They had really great speakers. But at this time, I was so immature in myself. I always felt the need, and I do this a lot. When I'm in a room and people on stage, I think I'm supposed to be up there. I think I'm supposed to say something. I feel guilty if I leave the room and I don't add something. When I get home, I still can't stop thinking about it. Why didn't I say this? Why can't? So I was doing a lot of interjecting at these seminars, and I was pretty much making an ass out of myself. And I really didn't want to leave that impression, but that ultimately is what ended up happening. And we was invited for a few years in a row, and I believe the third year was my last year because I started feeling so guilty when I would leave these rooms and after I interjected or said something. And even one time I remember asking to get on stage, y'all. This is so embarrassing. I asked them to let me get on stage and tell a joke. Why did I feel the need to be seen and heard at this time? It wasn't really the time for this. So I was kind of overselling myself, wanting to be liked so bad, wanting to be seen as such a favorable couple. And I really want to apologize to them people, but I never have. But in my mind, I did. But I think that I oversold it. And see, this is what happens. It leads to so, and I'm telling you how long ago this was, and it still hurts me because this is what happens when we don't know how to communicate effectively. We lose out on a lot. And here I was trying so hard to show my talent so that I can become a part of this beautiful thing that they had, and it really X'd me out of all communication with them. So, what are you contributing? Why are you interrupting? Lead with vision, speak with a vision, and this is how you're going to do that. Instead of requesting, and you're going to say, here's what I see here. Here's what I see happening. My thought is this on that. Let me offer a different angle if I can. Soften it up. Don't oversell it, but own it. Own it, okay? And this is how leaders talk. This is how leaders close deals. This is how we're going to get to the bag. Communication rules the nation. So let's get right into step 4. Energy enters the room before you even speak. You're already been judged, labeled, defined by half of the people in the room before you even ever say a word. Your body language is speaking for you. So if you are the quiet type, you might think, I'm going to go in here and be quiet. I'm not going to say nothing. Oh, but you are still making a presence. Your energy is here speaking up for you. Your energy might be invisible, but it's not invisible. So sit up straight. Make eye contact with the people that are speaking or being or presenting something. Try to smile if you can. And I know this is hard for a lot of women, especially black women. It might be a task, a feat to just bring out a smile, but practice this. Practice this daily if you're interested in leveling up and gaining and securing increase in your finances. This is the way to do it. Communication is everything, and not just with the words we speak. So a soft smile or even a nod might be more reassuring than any words could ever be. So it shows more confidence, not cockiness or arrogance. A soft smile won't hurt. And don't forget the pause, because the pause is a great way to show you have control of your energy. Let your words land. Okay? And these are the women who get remembered. These are the women who get selected. They don't have to ask, can I get on stage? No, they don't. They are confident where they are, and they are selected without being the loudest or the one who wants to be the center of attention. Okay? And can we just be real about that? I know you're used to that. I know you're used to getting down to it. And I know you're used to either playing it safe and being quiet and not speaking out. I know that. Sometimes I want you to take a risk, take a chance, and speak out. Be the first to speak out. And not on something negative. I want you to bring value. Don't come in all hot trying to prove yourself like I have done. Because what changed the game for me was you really don't have to overpower a room to take up a space or to be recognized. You just have to own your voice like it was never an option. All right. Speaking of is a skill, y'all. It is. And communication is a skill. I have taken several communication classes. I've worked in communications basically from beginning of time. This is a big deal to me. And it reminds me that no, I'm not asking for too much to have to want and desire clear communication, because this is where you're going to learn to align what you're saying, what you're doing, and your results. Communication is going to help us do that, okay? Now, if you like this video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up. Please, it's going to help me know what kind of videos to keep pushing out. I want to thank everybody who's already subscribed. I see the list is going up. The numbers are growing, and we are so excited to have you all here. That means we are making an impact on this community, and not just in this land, but in this entire world, on this planet. Everything is like a ripple in a pond. So no, we're not just speaking these days. We shaping how the world sees us by using our words and our communication skills, and we speaking up like our entire bag depends on it. So get it, girl gang. Go ahead, share this video with another homegirl that you know. All she need to do is speak up a little bit. All she need to do is know when to speak out. This girl got what it takes. Share this video with her and let her know how much I love you all. And I will see you guys in the next video.